Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video, and today I am bringing you a clear for Shiva Ramuh EX2 using a fire weakness team. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so I presented to you guys the water weakness team to fight Shiva Ramuh EX2, so now here we are doing the inverse. We are going to use the fire weakness now to take on Shiva Ramuh EX2 with the same style of play that we did in the one with water weakness. Okay, so if this team looks familiar to you, this is literally the exact same team that I used for Bahamut EX3's quick clear using fire weakness that I posted a few weeks ago. So if it looks familiar, this is exactly why it looks familiar. All right, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the builds. So first, let's check out the high wind. Here are the stats. Here are the abilities. Alright, and looking at roll streams, Zax is missing one attacker's node. Lucia is 100% maxed out. And Matt is 100% maxed out. Alright, now let's go ahead and hop in, starting with our first support character. We have Lucia. We have her running her Shinra ceremonial uniform with Reprieve and Shinra's insignia, which is another physical fire arcanum. In the main hand, we have her running her Shinra ceremonial rifle that will give us that is a fire DPS and weapon that does enfeeble and also will provide us with fire damage increase for the entire team. Also will provide her with the abilities of attack all allies and buff debuff extension. Alright, looking in our second slot, we have the Marine Shooter. This is an AoE fire resist down along with lowering physical attack, but we're here for the fire resist down. It does give her the abilities of physical ability potency and fire potency. Alright, for her ultimate weapon, we are using the Albrian. This will give us the amplification on physical and magical abilities, which will increase that damage by 30%. And then provides the abilities of buff debuff extension and haste boost. Alright. Looking at our sub equips, we do have her running Volcanic Heat for physical attack, fire potency. The Gauntlets of the Worthy for physical attack all allies. And the Bahamut Greatsword for physical attack all allies, physical ability potency. Looking at materia, in the third materia slot, we do have her with a fire potency materia. That's a fire blow. Next up is another fire potency fire blow. And we have a fire that is a fire potency base. Alright. As far as her summon goes, we are running the Ifrit Bahamut Crimson Flare for fire damage up mid maximum high. Looking at her R abilities, they come out to be physical attack level 4, fire potency level 5, physical ability potency level 5, buff debuff extension level 7. Looking at her stats, they come out to be HP 12.7k, physical attack is 12.3k, magic defense is 145. Alright. Now let's hop over to our healer in Matt. Matt is running his Dark Knight's Robe with Reprieve and Dark Knight's Mask. In the main hand, we are running the Duraplades, which is a magic heal that also provides us with physical attack up and also provides us with magic defense up. Provides the R abilities of physical attack all allies, buff debuff extension. In the second slot, we have the Foam Sword here for the R abilities of Lightning Resist and Magic Defense all allies. Then next up, we have his ultimate weapon Gladius, which is a heal but also provides haste for all allies and also does amplification on healing abilities. It also provides the R abilities of boost heal and ATB boost all allies. Alright, looking at our sub equips, we do have him running the Rocket Lance for attack all allies, buff debuff extension. Greatsword of the Worthy for attack all allies, physical defense. And Stream Slasher for physical attack all allies. Alright, As far as materia goes, in the third materia slot, we have a Asuna Darkness. That is a magic attack and HP stat stick. We have an Asuna Fatigue. That is a magic attack and heal and physical attack stat stick. And then we have a Rumour Blow. That is a heal and HP stat stick. We are running the Vanquishing X on him. Alright, looking at his R abilities, they come out to be Boost Heal level 3, Water Potency level 3, Lightning Resistance level 3, Buff Debuff Extension is level 7. Alright, looking at his stats, they come out to be HP is 12.5k, Physical Attack is 8.6k, Magic Defense is 172, and Heal is 3.7k. Alright, now let's go ahead and go over to the star of the show. We have Zach here running his new physical fire Arcanum, the Zenathan's Armor with Physical Magic Ward and Zenathan Blessing. Alright, in the main hand we have the Zenathan Sword, which is the new physical fire DPS and weapon that also does fire weakness and will also increase magic defense for the team, mid, maximum, high. Also provides the R abilities of physical attack, fire potency. Next up, we do have Zach running his Sword of the Hunt. This will provide him with his exploit weakness and provide him with the R abilities of attack and ability potency. Next up, we do have him running Durandal. This will give him 3 ATB along with raising his physical and magic attack up to high. Also provides the R abilities of boost ability potency and interruption exploit weakness. Alright, looking at his sub equips, I have him running the Crystal Sword Zach for attack and fire potency, the Bird of Prey for physical attack, physical ability potency, and the Bahamut Cutter for physical attack on allies, physical ability potency. Alright, as far as his materia go, in the third materia slot, we have a X Sigil Fire Blow that is a fire potency physical attack stat stick. Another Fire Blow that is a fire potency physical attack stat stick. And we have a Rumour that is a physical attack HP stat stick. And of course, because he is our main fire DPS, we are running Ifrit for Hellfire. Looking at his R abilities, they are physical attack is level 7, attack level 6, fire potency level 8, ability potency level 5, physical ability potency level 6. And if you want to take a quick look right quick, here are all of the party-wide R abilities. And finally, let's go ahead and look at the stats for Zach. They are HP 15k, physical attack is 16.1k, magic defense is 166. And there you have it. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in and get the clear against Shiva Ramuh EX2 using a fire weakness based team. Alright, so we'll start off targeting Ramuh with Zach getting the fire weakness on him. We'll go to Shiva with Lucille getting the enfeeble on her. And then Matt will get our physical attack up and magic defense up. Zach will get his exploit weakness going. Lucia is getting that fire resist down. And then we're going to put the enfeeble on Ramuh. And then Zach will now go ahead and damage Ramuh until he can be defeated. Alright, done. And now we're on the Shiva. And we're going to go ahead and get Lucia's ultimate weapon in to get that 30% more damage. And boom, there you have it. Alright, and there you have it. That is how we take down Shiva and Ramuh EX2 using a fire weakness team. Alright, let's take a look at some stats here. Looking at 2.5 million damage and 28 seconds. Not bad at all. Wow. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty strong showing of the fire weakness, especially being able to make Ramuh the same weakness as Shiva. Even though we didn't have any form of AoE damage in here, we just had 2 extremely strong DPSs here. Plus we did get to have Enfeeble, but one thing that we didn't get to have was like physical defense down. But for to say that Zac was still hitting for 2.5 million damage is insane to me. So, well, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching the video. If you did find it useful or enjoyable, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.